Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, family. I am I'm trying to kind of get reintroduced back into my world. There's no normalcy to it at this point, but I'm just trying to regroup, get out of my head. Oh my God. Guys, this is a rough one. This is a rough one. We process things differently depending on what's going on. And for those of you that know, my son passed away on Wednesday, and yeah, that hit hard. That yeah, Whew, that's a deep one. But I was thinking yesterday how differently we perceive things when we've been affected by a thing. It's like, you one thing to have sympathy for somebody, it's another thing to have empathy for somebody. And normally, empathy is you can relate on a whole different level than just having sympathy because you walked it. You've walked it out, you've experienced it. Sympathy means, you feel bad for the person, you can't really relate like that, and as I laid in bed yesterday and was thinking about Mother's Day and the whole different perception that it has when you've lost a child. It does not make you any less of a mother, okay? But it's the day kind of takes on a different twist. And so finally yesterday evening I got up and I did a Mother's Day post. But it was like, happy Mother's Day to everybody that's in the role of a mother, basically auntie, spiritually bonded, whatever. But then there was a second half to it. And the second half to it was a word of encouragement for the mothers whose child, excuse me, is no longer with them. And as I was doing that, it just, it hit in a whole different way. It's like, you your heart goes out anytime, my heart has always gone out to a mother losing a child. And then what, like 3 years ago this year, I had to walk that out with my daughter with the loss of my grandson. But this year, and that quickly, that soon, like, it was Wednesday and then here's Mother's Day weekend, like right there, like, oh my God. It hit different. It hit different. I am so grateful. And I'm trying to tell myself I'm not going to wait. I'm doing this moment by moment thing so that, I can handle and process the moments, which is why I'm kind of getting back in the saddle today because I'm just like, I can't just keep, staying in that place. Anyway, um, to be grateful to have been given the privilege to be my son's mother for 54 years is something that I have to hold on to. And so that was why it was really, really important for me yesterday to acknowledge mothers whose baby is not here to say, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. My son sent me something week before last to acknowledge and to tell me that he loves me and to acknowledge my role as his mother. And I don't think that was coincidental. I don't believe that he knew he was leaving the next week, but at the same time, it was heartwarming to know how he felt about me. I want to encourage any of you. This is now I'm getting into my nugget now. To For any of you that are walking through a season of grief, um, my seasons just keep connecting, and I'm just like, Lord, I can't keep doing this. Like, but to encourage you to do that moment by moment thing, to live in the moment, not to try to get past quickly, because that's what I was trying to do with my husband last year. I want this void gone. I just want to get past this. And one of my spiritual mothers was kind enough to say, baby, you got to take it moment by moment. You can't just wish it away. And I'm so grateful for that word of advice. And now with my son, I'm living it out again. And so I want to encourage you to be present in the moment. Whatever the situation, whatever the loss, whatever the void, whatever the heartache, take it moment by moment. You can't go past the moment without dealing with the moment, okay? And that's very, very important to understand, that you've got to be present in the moment. If the moment is tears, that's okay. If the moment is comforting somebody else, okay. If the moment is, I don't want anybody around me, I just need my space right now, that's okay. Process your moments. Don't let anybody tell you how to process your moments. It's your moment. You've got to process it according to how you process. And I can't imagine going through this without God. It's just unimaginable for me, because it is His strength and His peace and His love that is walking me through and giving me the strength and the courage and the peace to walk my babies through, my family. But I just felt in my heart, that I know this is the day after Mother's Day, but this is a hard season. This may be a hard season because your mother wasn't here for you to pick up the phone and call. Or it may be a hard season like me because your child wasn't here to say Happy Mother's Day. Whatever it is, allow yourself to be present in the moment so that you can process the moment and move on to the next one. And that's just what I just felt a need to share today. Because until you've walked it, you don't fully understand it. Now, I lost my mother, God, this is 26, so 42 years ago. So my mom's been gone a long, long time. So I've learned to handle that. I've learned to process that, right? But processing the loss of my child 5 days ago, that's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother thing. But I promise you, I just wanted to encourage you, because you may be still in the residual. Yesterday was the day that it was, but does not mean that your feelings are still not in the midst of the process. I just wanted to encourage you to process the moment. Okay? And that's kind of my word for you today. Thank you to all of you who have reached out, who have shared your love, who have been praying for me and my family. I'm so grateful, because I know it's just the prayers that are walking us through this. I'm so grateful for those of you that didn't even know me, but you knew him, and you put up such beautiful messages about him. Thank you. Thank you. It does a mother proud and good to know that her child had impact in other people's lives, and your words, your kind words about him, have really, really been a blessing to my heart. It has been a blessing to my heart. So I just want to say thank you. Bear with me this week. I'm trying to get back in the saddle today. Yeah, only because I can't just stay in my mind. I can't just, yeah. I process being busy. Okay, that's kind of how I do it. Everybody processes differently, but I need to be busy. So, for those of you that are curious, are we doing the informational call tonight for Kingdom Domination? Yes, we are. I will put up a post about that. That call will happen. For those of you that may be wondering, are we going to do the networking call in the morning, the LinkedIn Live? Yes, we are. Like I said, I've taken 5 days now. I'm like, okay, I can't just sit idle. So I got to get busy. So yes, we are. I got enough sense that if I need to take a moment during the day to go process some things, I can do that. Okay. But yes, everything this week will go according to its plan and its schedule. And yeah, that's it. I just wanted to come and help somebody process the moment, not try to sweep it under the rug. And also to say, yes, we're doing all. You see the lioness effect and the lioness behind me and the QR code up here. Books are still in pre-launch stage. So please scan the QR code, go on, get the books while they're bundled. You can save some money because they will bless you. All right. That's my nugget for this morning. Again, thank you so much for the prayers. Please keep them coming. Please keep them coming. And know that not just myself, but my family appreciates it because they go on and they read your post on my page as well. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Love you much. All right. Have an incredible day. Thank you.